I don't know if I had COVID, but I had kind of all the symptoms. I got it on February 28th of 2020, and I was still feeling bad all the way up until late April. So almost 2 months. I only felt I was going to die for about 1 second late at night one night, and I couldn't breathe for about a second. Um, but I coughed so much. I lost my voice for over a month. I was coughing blood. I lost my sense of taste. Everything tasted like salt water. Um, what else? The cough you have sounds a little bit different than a regular cough. I can't describe it, um, but if I hear it, I'll remember. What else was really bad? I I kind of felt a little better during the day, and at night it was way worse. At night was just terrible. Um, I discovered all by myself something the doctor started doing uh, to COVID-19 patients. Um, I remember intentionally making myself toss and turn, like kind of like shaking myself like in bed. And I found out a few months later that doctors discovered that they would turn their patients on their side, like back and forth or something. And my understanding was it's kind of like shaking all the gunk that's inside of your lungs so that you can spit it out and breathe. And that I and I had, this is gross, but I had like a trash can like next to my bed, and I would make myself cough to get all the like phlegm out of me. Um, and I could I could barely speak louder than a whisper because I was coughing so much. I lost my voice. Um, and it was hard for me to get through a sentence or two speaking without coughing. Um, it was not the worst illness that I've had. Um, well, actually, the other time that I was about as sick, it's kind of a toss up which one, what I was more sick of, those two incidents. Um, and I want to say the other time I was more sick, but the other time that I was more sick, um, I never ever thought I was going to die. And this other time with COVID, what I think is COVID, what I think was COVID, um, I was close to that level of sickness, and it feels like I wasn't as sick, except I did have a moment during COVID where it was like, I'm going to die. And then a second later, I was like, no, no, you're not. But for a second, yeah, I felt the life. Um, what did I do? I was under the impression that I was making 8 cups of green tea to drink a day. And after I recovered, I realized the pitcher I was brewing my tea in or steeping my tea in wasn't 8 cups, it was 16 cups. So I was drinking a lot of green tea, a lot of it. 16 to 32 cups a day, like one or two pitchers of green tea. Um, Whenever I could, I would eat a spoonful of honey. Um, Side note, I've been capturing honeybees for a few years now, about 2 years now. Um, so I usually have honey on hand, and I would take a spoonful of that stuff. Um, yeah, but I take COVID very seriously. Um, Now I never got tested because I was afraid to go. I was afraid I didn't have COVID, and the process of going to get checked is where I was going to get infected. So because I had so much fear of actually getting COVID, I never got myself tested to see if I had it. Now, at this point, I don't want to know if I got COVID. I'm pretty sure I did because, like I said, um, they figured out like artificial intelligence can tell the difference between a non-COVID cough and a COVID cough. And when I was listening to the report, they were playing sounds of people coughing. And even before then, when I would watch people with COVID on TV and I would listen to them cough, I would tell myself that's exactly what I sounded like. So I think I can tell the difference between a COVID cough and a non-COVID cough. What else? So I drank a lot of green tea. I ate a lot of honey. Um, and eating was a big old pain because I don't really like having things in my mouth. I hate chewing gum. Um, and everything tasted like salty. Everything just tasted bad. Um, One of my favorite things to do is to eat. And I was thinking, well, this sucks because I can't taste anything now. Now, I drink too much soda. Well, I haven't drank soda in months, but back then I was drinking a lot of soda. And I knew it was bad for me, but it makes me feel good, so I would drink it. Uh, and I just kind of told myself, well, if I'm going to lose my sense of taste forever, there's no point in drinking soda now. So I was trying to look at the silver lining of losing my sense of taste. But after about a month, my taste started to come back. And as far as I can tell, I got all my taste back. Now, I think I've made a complete recovery. But about even like 3 months after I had recovered, my heart felt different. It felt like my heart was weaker. And I didn't like that. I didn't like the thought of knowing that my heart was weaker. Now, at this point, I think my heart's back to normal. I don't think it's any weaker than it was. But yeah, I don't want to scare you, but COVID is no joke. Um, Maybe in Canada, you can trust your healthcare system a little bit more. But over here, I kind of didn't trust it, so I did not want to go get tested. Now, switching gears to the Trump and boycotting Trump people, um, I would kick Trump people out. I know I have family members that are Trump supporters, and these people are real pieces of work. Um, yeah, I don't like Trump people. I like fighting Trump people, but well, yeah, it is what it is. I don't think they should ban Trump supporters from Facebook. Whatever. I don't have Facebook, but yeah, it's kind of stupid to ban them. But um, yeah, those people are dangerous. They've got dangerous ideas, and I would be very careful with Trump people. I don't trust them at all. Um, anyways, anyway, um, yeah, it's really cold here. Anyways, um, yeah, take COVID seriously. Um, yeah, I would take COVID seriously. All right, adios.